Reiji is a madman, because what does this mean? Ayo guys, I can't believe we had to wait a week after that declaration of victory from Minnie. But here we are, and we are all back on Cloud 9 finally again after that whole rejection fiasco. But is it too soon? There is a lot to unpack from this chapter, but before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, because we are on the way to the greatest arc in Rent a Girlfriend potentially. Please don't be lying to us, Reiji. So this chapter, I just really wish wasn't like this, but it feels like Reiji is confirming all the nuances from the rejection, the walk back, and the kiss, basically confirming everything that we've been talking about in these videos. That Chizuru was intending on rejecting Kazuya, but Kazuya was able to break through her wall and make her change her mind about the rejection. It really feels like this goes out to all the deniers saying that everything Chizuru said in those chapters were fact, but not reading the body language and not understanding her character. We get to see Kazuya and Minnie reenacting the events, and they look so cute doing this, and basically Minnie is confirming that Kazuya reached her during the walk back and before the move out, but I just wish we got this in a Chizuru POV. It really feels like we're never going to get that POV at this point. One real takeaway before everyone attacks me over the rejection, that it could have been final if Kazuya gave up. Minnie confirms that Chizuru did not mean to string him along after that kiss and the rejection, but it was Kazuya finally saving the date at the end, and you know what? I just covered this. Here's the video, go check it out. This new chapter fully validates the video, so if you want to review the mistakes and the redemption of the date arc, go watch it after this video. And once again, let's just hit the like button in case you haven't. We got a big W with that video, but there's a big issue in this chapter, and it's Kazuya still dragging his feet. I'll forgive him just a bit because he's so drunk this chapter, but he really should just go and talk to her. Like, just send that message, stop chickening out. And what is Minnie doing? Just slap some sense into this guy again. Minnie is going play by play, telling Kazuya he has the green light. She is explaining the whole post-rejection and how Chizuru is waiting for him. We even got some kind of confirmation that yes, she was most likely cooking for Kazuya and waiting for him to come back after that kiss. And yes, Kazuya makes a small point that why doesn't Chizuru send him a message or reaches out, but Minnie tells him that she's also vulnerable because this wasn't Chizuru Mizuhara kissing him, this was Chizuru Ichinose. This is just like the date again. He has such a low self-esteem, so he never takes risks and makes moves. Yes, I understand that Kazuya has done a lot and everyone just expects Chizuru to just reciprocate just because of it, but when it comes to a romantic relationship, Kazuya still doubts himself, even when Minnie is giving him the green light that victory is confirmed. And let's not forget that girls expect the guys to make the move when it comes to a romantic relationship, and Chizuru already has him beat. She took the biggest risk and she kissed him, and he's making excuses to reach out. I'm sorry guys, Kazuya is a little frustrating tonight. He should really listen to the Beatles because you're gonna lose that girl if you don't text her tonight. And for the readers that want to doom and say that this wasn't a confirmation of Chizuru regretting and taking back the rejection post chapter 382, we go back to Chizuru at the end of the chapter also wanting to reach out to Kazuya, but also being afraid to make the first contact. I've been telling you guys, she's been waiting for him to come back, but now we get a call from Omata-san and it looks like it's a serious conversation. Also, I had to look up who Omata-san was, and it's Chizuru's manager. I did not remember his name. So this manager call seems huge because it looks like something big is coming up. Kazuya was so worried about 10 p.m. being too late to call and text, and yeah, that's kind of true. So for the manager to call at this hour, this means something serious. And real quick, I want to talk about chapter 380 where Chizuru mentions how she doesn't have time for him right now because of her job. This was the job that she was talking about, not the rental girlfriend job. But yeah, is it possible that her manager is reaching out because this might be her huge role? We saw her working so hard throughout the whole cohabitation arc, so this is her big break, but she's also waiting on this stupid boy to like text her. So now we are at a crossroad, but is it possible that she might sacrifice a big role for Kazuya? Of course, there's still the anxiety that she's gonna go for the big role because this is her dream to still be an actress just like her grandmother, her rival. So this would be another detour in the story dragging these characters' relationship. But then another possibility came to mind. What if Kazuya is so selfless that he would want Chizuru to take that big role because he wants her dreams to become a reality? And maybe this will once again confirm to Chizuru that she loves the guy because this guy is so selfless and fully supports her unconditionally. But there is so much that we can take from this phone call, but we're not even sure what's being fully said until the next chapter, if it even is revealed to us in the next chapter. Because the next chapter hint is dreams do come true or something along the lines like that, so we can only assume something big is coming. But the biggest takeaway from the chapter is that Kazuya needs to make a move and just run back to Chizuru, because now Chizuru will have to make a choice soon because this might be her big break. Well, what do you guys think? We are going down a split path and decisions have to be made. Will it be for career or love? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to hit the like button. That would help me out so much. And why not subscribe subscribe and help me get my big break and become a YouTube star, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, I appreciate you. This feels like chapter 379 all over again.